Hey everybody, and welcome to another episode of Empty Shelf Reviews. Today we are going to be playing The Adventures of Mighty Max, which Mighty Max was a huge thing when I was a kid growing up. So this ought to be fun. I never played it before. You might have noticed the name change, and I'll get into that a little bit later as we start playing here. So here we go, Mighty Max. I guess let's just start normal. We don't need easy, right? Okay, let's choose Mighty Max. I mean, come on. We got the owl. See, I don't remember this. This was ever a cartoon when I was growing up. I think I was a little too old for that. But I do remember the toys. Base level, yeah, let's go. So the toys. Now, I don't know if you know what the toys are, but they were basically like Polly Pocket, but for boys. So Polly Pocket came out, and it was this little handheld. In order to progress, try Leap of Faith. Okay, thank you. I mean, maybe, is this game the start of the tutorial craze? Maybe. Okay, so far we got jump and that. So yeah, so Polly Pocket was a... Whoa. It was a kid's toy franchise back in the day, and I'm not sure if they had a cartoon. I want to say they did.
I'm Polly Pocket. Want to see what's new? Really fun compacts just for you. Polly Pocket has a stage where she dances ballet. In her...
And basically, it was like a Polly, it was a little tiny play set, kind of in the palm of your hand, and they had different ones and everything. And so Mighty Max came out, and it was basically the exact same thing, only for boys, action guys and bad guys and whatever. So I never actually owned one.
Mighty Max, Mighty Max.
It's Mighty Max.
Welcome to Skull Dungeon.
Wow!
Mighty Max.
Smasher, get up! Your brain donor is here. Me want brain.
I knew a lot of people who did own them. But either way. There you go. Sorry, I lost my train of thought there. I'm concentrating on this game. So much going on. First of all, look at the background. Destruction of some kind of a space center. That's wild. We got like Predator-style aliens here, who I can't actually kill. I can just knock them over. So far, I'm impressed, actually. The jumping seems really good. I like the jumping. And I don't know if there's a point to collecting this stuff. I mean, look at all the stuff going on the right. So that's obviously my life, the hearts. I'm going to need to collect those. Is that 83 a timer? I don't know. Well, let's try that. Okay, so I just turned on the elevator there. I don't like that I can't kill them. Or do they just stay there forever and it's the same thing? Nope, they get up. I don't like that. I don't like it. Okay, now, do I need to call that? Oh, jeez. And I'm done. Oh, I got 4 lives, okay. You can actually jump quite high, so that's fairly good. Wow. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Is that my buddy? Oh, maybe that's my buddy. See, I never watched the cartoon, so I don't know. Well, it's for sure my buddy. He's doing great. The question is, what do I do? Grab that balloon, maybe? Pop it? Or maybe that's the halfway point. It's tough. It's tough to control your jumps, though. Okay, well, that doesn't do anything. I'm just getting beat up by those guys. This seems... Oh, is that a galaxy? Some kind of thing I can go into? I don't think so. Don't think so. I'm trying, but it's nothing doing anything. Maybe I hit this. That's doing nothing. Oh. What did I do? I don't know. Seems like an exploration game. But again, with the timer. Why do these exploration games have timers? Like Indiana Jones. Why? I have to collect this stuff? Oh. Hang on. Hang on. Something's going down. Oh, that's how you take them out? I gotta... Okay, now do I put this in the portal or something? How do I do that? This is complicated. Let's take him out. Let's get him. Let's take him out. Ah! Okay, we do this, and then what do we do with it? That's... Oh, do I do it here? No. What do we do with it? Can I jump with it? Try to pick it up again. Okay, we picked it up, but you can't jump when you pick it up, so something's got to give. Interesting. Very interesting. I mean, is it just me or am I caught down here? Am I trapped? There's some puzzle I'm missing. And it's got to involve this thing. And it's got to involve that, so let's figure it out, okay? That is back up now. Oh, so that moves that thing, which maybe that allows me to get up. Right? Yes, I think that's oh, and I died. I think that's, yep, there you go. We're free. Didn't take long. So far I'm liking this game, you know? I mean, obviously it has that confusing platformer gigantic level thing going on, which, oh, is this the end? Hang on. Hang on. No. Which I want to say Sonic the Hedgehog kind of invented. I don't know if they did, but it feels like they did, you know? The thing with Sonic is there's no time limit, so come on. Come on, guys. I'm going to explore, there's no time limit. Now I'm back down here again. So, obviously I don't want to be here, but obviously something's up with that portal. So let's figure it out. Yeah, I'm liking the game. The controls are pretty good so far. Fast, though, so maybe a little too fast for my tastes. Hey, look at them zipping around out here. Question is, where do I go? Now look at the top right there. Look at the top right. There's like a arrow, right? Is that my direction of where I should go? And should I pick this thing up and throw this guy? Maybe I gotta build a spaceship and get out of here, right? That would seem logical. But I don't know how I would do that. I'm gonna do these rocks, right? Come on. Pick the rock up, throw the rock. I mean, look, the arrow system, it's got to be telling me something. Maybe it is these that I want to collect. Or is it? Hey, now I'm dead, but now wait a minute. Now, should I click that, bring that thing back down here? With the spaceship on it? Does that make sense? Let's try. We're going to get this. Okay, it's sucked onto it, so that tells me I'm doing the right thing. Here we go. Here we go. Oh man, I wish I could shoot up though. How? And it just fell? Explain that. How am I supposed to shoot that guy on a platform? Yeah. Okay, it fell again. Okay, well, you know what? It's probably about 5 minutes. Jeez. I was gonna say, you know what, let's finish this in the 5 minutes. Forget about the 5 minutes, let's just solve this puzzle. But I don't know if that's gonna happen, so. I mean, it's, come on, look at this. Let's give it one more try, and then we're going to the review. Okay, that might be review time. Okay. Actually, hang on. Stay with us. We could figure this out. We could figure this, oh, hang on. We're in an area we've never been before. But I feel like I'm going backwards. Okay, you know what? We're going to the review. Okay, so there's the Adventures of Mighty Max. It was developed by British studio WJS Design, and it was published by Ocean Software, they've done tons of games. It was for the Sega Genesis and Super Nintendo. I played the Sega Genesis version. Basically, so it's based on the cartoon, which I didn't really know other than the toys, which I kind of talked about earlier. Now, I learned that going through the whole point of the game, what you're supposed to do is you walk around, you collect whatever those things were, pieces of spaceships or whatever they were. You throw those back into the portals, which were scattered around the levels, and when you complete it, then you're done. My first impression is just that it's just so boring. Like, what a boring gameplay loop to just collect these things, and it basically becomes a puzzle because you can't jump when you have these things. You can't shoot and you can't jump, so the whole time enemies are just rushing at you so fast you can't even see them, so you're bound to get hit when you're carrying these things around. And then the whole time you're basically just looking for a way to put these in the portals. And I tried a couple different levels. I tried all the different characters. They offer nothing new. The levels were okay, but gameplay-wise, it's just the controls were okay. He jumped pretty high, but eventually it became hard to control. Like, they would have platforming sections where if you jump too high, you go in one section, and they need you to jump in the middle section. So you have to press the jump button just enough to go in that middle section. And I know a lot of games do that, but this one, it just felt extra tricky. Then you have shooting, which is like, it's really, in my opinion, super lame because you're shooting these guys and they don't die. But what you can do is you can walk up to them, pick them up just like you pick up the objects, and throw them at other enemies. I mean, like, it's like a Super Mario 2 kind of thing that they're going for. I don't know why they even went with the guns in that case, you know? The graphics, they were okay. They were, they were, for the time, 1994 this game got released, so they were about as good as a cartoon series tie-in that obviously had no hope to ever be a good game. The graphics were good, because I feel like at that point, that's all those agencies and companies and whatever ever cared about for these kind of games. Just make sure the characters look just like they do on the cartoons, everything else is secondary, which is obvious here. The music was, again, super generic, who cares? Just whatever. Your standard Sega Genesis, like, you're not going to remember any songs, so the music was whatever. So to answer the ultimate question is... Now I'm thinking about doing it different this time. I'm thinking about having the ultimate question be about maybe 3 categories, right? Let's start with, would I leave this game on the shelf? Basically. Or is it rent worthy? Or is it buy worthy? So would I leave it, would I rent it, or would I buy it? This game, I would leave it. There's not enough fun here. Even for one night, there's not enough fun. Like, nothing about this game is fun. It's a massive, gigantic level with no end goal other than to collect these things and do these weird puzzles and put them in the... It's just, it's too much. I don't like it. You can tell that they just wanted to extend the gameplay, so they made this mechanic versus actually making more different levels, right? And I've went on the internet and I read about it, and guys were saying, I couldn't beat the first level, to be honest. I couldn't do it. It was just mind-numbing, you know what I mean? So I couldn't do it. But I was reading guys, and they said that, yeah, when they beat the game, or the level, sorry, it was just the next level was the exact same thing again. And I mean, and I swear to God, for this show, I swear I'm picking random games. I'm going and I'm just picking random games that I have, and I feel like it's almost all misses so far, and this is another miss. The Adventures of Mighty Max. I mean, maybe that's because I've already played all the good games, but what's going on here? Anyways, stay tuned for the next episode. That was The Adventures of Mighty Max. Leave it on the shelf, everybody. And maybe next time we'll get a good game. I don't know. Find out.